So, a little bit more work to do on the Camaro here. We're going to, oh, I got this pump start switch in there. I'm going to do a valve set on it, or at least run through the valves and make sure everything's where it needs to be. And then I'm going to run the engine, run it hot, or get it hot. I got to change the oil in it. The first thing I got to do is, when I put these valve covers on, I forgot to put this baffle in. And what's happening is it's splashing oil up into the breather. You can see here it's leaking through the breather and then coming down and working its way to the back of the valve cover and then onto the headers down there. So I got to put the baffle on, but before I do that, because the clearance on this baffle when you put it in is so tight, it would take forever to do put oil in the engine. Then that's the one that I use for putting oil in. I'm going to drill some holes through this just to speed things up. I like to drill some 1/8-inch holes and just to speed up an oil change. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here for an hour pouring oil, and when you're using heavier oil, it can take forever. So I'm gonna get that done. I'll show you when I'm done, and then I'll put that on, get the valve cover off, put it on, install this thing, and then we'll roll through the valves and see where we sit. So stay tuned. Okay, so that's the baffle there. Drilled it out. That goes on here. And get that on, then we'll start the valve set there. That's just a simple couple sheet metal screws go on that. So catch up when I start to roll through the valves. Okay, so I'm doing the valves cold. Okay, so hot, these are to be set at 16 and 20. So 16 on the intake, 20 on the exhaust. Now, aluminum heads, cold, from what research I've done, is you take 6 thou off of that number when you set them cold. And then that'll allow for the heat expansion and contraction. So if we do them at 10 and 14, then hot, they should be where they need to be at 16 and 20. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm just going to roll the engine over here till I get this one, or at least this one, down on the exhaust stroke, or the intake stroke at least, and then we'll set the exhaust. Okay, so we'll do the intake first here. So that'll be 10. So we'll just roll that under. It's a tight 10, but it's good. Okay, so now we're going to do this one here. So as soon as that one comes on, it starts on the intake down like that. Oop, too much. That's tight. Okay, there we go. So that should be at 14. Now, okay, it's a tight 14, but I can get it in there. So I'm going to leave it there. I haven't done the valve set on this engine yet. This is the first time, and the last time I did a valve set was got to be back in 1979 on a 1979 Honda Civic. So anyhow, so I'm going to kind of refresh my memory here as we go through it, but I'll go through, do these, And while you're in there, I mean, you're looking, you're checking stuff, making sure everything's where it needs to be. So this is your intake. And we'll just go here again, 10 thou, make sure. So that's a little loose, so I'm going to tighten that one up. So we'll tighten that one up and make sure here. Yeah, well, it can get down a little bit. So what I need here is Allen key and the wrench here, and we'll loosen that off and get that thing adjusted. Okay, so I got this done, and I started working on these other ones. Then a buddy of mine dropped by to say hi, so I got distracted and I was working on them as I was talking, and now I don't know where the hell I left off, so I'm going to start over on these. These two are good. Exhaust is ready to check here. So essentially what you want is you want the opposite valve. So in this case, I'm doing the exhaust. You want the intake just on its way down, open. So the tension's on here. There's nothing on here. Okay, so this is going to be 14. And so it's good. It's tight, but I'm okay. That's a little... It's a little tight, so I'm going to loosen that off a touch. The trick is so now I'm going to loosen it. So right now it's pretty loose in there. I want to That's good. So you can, it fits. It's a little tight, but actually I'm going to back it off a touch here. The trick with the poly locks is you need to get it where you want it, set your lock, and then snug it down with the nut, with this part. And it just takes a little bit of finesse. There we go, that's good. This one is good. So I'm going to move on to these two here. So they're both on the way up or down. And we'll just crank that over a touch. Maybe you can get a better view there. Okay. So we're doing this cylinder here. Okay, so that's my exhaust. So this is still on the way. Now, I'm gonna get, so I'll do the intake one here, because that's open. So that's gonna be 10 thou. So you want you just want it off the base circle on its way up the ramp, which is gonna push down, and that takes any kind of tension off of the valve. So this is 10. So that, again, it's a little loose. It's there. It's good. Like it fits in nice, but it's a little on the loose side for my liking, I think. I don't know. I haven't done this for a while. We'll find out once this is done. So what we'll do is pop that oil out of there. Back this off. And then we'll lock it. Get it snug. It's a little tighter than, a little loose. Which one was it? That's good. Okay, I got both sides done. Now I'm going to just light her up here and see how it sounds. And hopefully it'll be good. That Humming's the electric fuel pump. And let's just give it a shot here. Okay, so I think it's all good. This is a little noisy on this side, and this was the first side I did. I got a little bit better on that side, but I was green on the driver's side. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through these again when it's cold. So probably come out again tomorrow, run them cold, and just double check, make sure my work is good. I did run through them a second time just to make sure everything was tight, but I want to make sure it is what it is. And yeah, we'll play it out that way. So other than that, it's done. It doesn't really take that long to do. Passenger side didn't need a heck of a lot of adjustment. I think there's just 2 valves that needed adjustment, whereas the driver's side, I adjusted almost all of them. Whether I needed to or not, I don't know. And I'm thinking I might have them a little on the tight side, but we'll double check that tomorrow. So we'll catch up with that, and then once I got that done, we'll put this video to bed. Okay, so 2 days later, and like I said, I'm gonna pull the valve cover off of this one side, and I just want to roll through these real quick just to make sure. I'm sure they're okay, but kind of having not done valve adjustments for a while, at least on a solid roller, by the time you get, to the last few, which is on the passenger side of the engine, you start getting the knack for it, and I don't know that I had the knack when I started on here. So we're going to do that. I'm going to run the engine, get it hot, and I'm going to do an oil change on her and kind of get it ready for winter here. Although I'm not going to put it away yet for winter. I got a car show to do this Saturday, which is about 70 odd clicks away from here. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to keep it operational for a bit here. So, all right, get my stool. You don't need to jack a car up to do a valve set, but because I want to do an oil change, and I was doing some other stuff underneath, I want to keep it up in the air. So I get these off. All right, get my wrenches here. So what I did, since I'm only using 14 and 10s, I took the feeler gauges out just because it makes it a lot easier. instead of fiddling around. So I'm only going to use the two for now. So what do we got here? Let's just now, because this cam has a very tight lobe separation, 108, these valves are going to start moving pretty quick. The rockers at least. Okay, so that's exhaust, and we'll get a 14 here. 10. Just to make sure, 14. Okay, so that's all right. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna roll through each one here. So we're keeping our eye on this one. There, as soon as that goes down, now we're on the base circle of the cam and on the intake side. So that's all right. Okay, so far so good. Now I could probably do that one, but I just want to do intake. This one I suspect is tight. No, it's fine. Okay. Now we'll do the exhaust. Gotta roll it again here. Get it on its way up. Okay, so exhaust. See, that one's a little tight. Okay. Okay, that's kind of where I want it. It's a touchy-feely thing. Lock that down. That's good. Okay, and we'll do that. So, gonna wait till it comes up a touch. Now we went our 14. Oh, for crying out loud. So that's the so I went and used a 14 thou on this. No, I didn't. Oh, I did it right. Okay, that's good. That's 10. I did that right. So you got to make sure you're paying attention, that you're getting the right intake and exhaust. Now, get that coming up, and this is ready for the exhaust, and that's good. So 1, 2 that were a little on the tight side, that's good. So we're basically done. Just wanted to make sure. Now we'll go through and just double check, make sure everything is tight. You're not going to adjust it, you make sure it's snug. Tight, and I know that one's tight, but we'll just double check here. Okay, that's good. So that's it. Put the valve cover on it, then we'll light her up, and make some noise. And heat her up and do an oil change. So here we go. Now I use Nylox on these. If you can see that. So when you're using a gun, it's gonna start clicking away fairly quick. So as soon as it feels attention. So I snug them down so I can see that they're down, and then I'll take a ratchet and actually I do this first, make sure you don't strip anything. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let's snug it. I don't know what it is with these things. They only go on one way. I do it across. There. I'll get my ratchet. So I got reusable rubber gaskets on these for the valve cover gaskets. There. That's it. Put this on. And we'll hit the key, hit the button. So here's my fuel pressure. I know I got it. That thing, because it's dead cold, it's could probably backfire through the carburetors. It does that. So I got to give it 3-4 pumps of fuel. Now, that started up real easy. What I need is a screwdriver, and I am going to adjust the idle to keep this thing running, because I need to get it hot to start to do the oil change. Okay, so the oil's draining. This is the filter I'm putting in here, 51061R, which is a small block Chevy Wix racing filter. I've got a Wix on there now. I don't know whether it's a racing filter or not, but when I get that off, I'm going to cut it open here and we'll have a look and see how that filter media looks. But for now, that's what's going in. And I've got 1540 semi-synthetic for oil. So I just spent 5 minutes trying to find the drain plug for the oil pan. I knew I had it, and it's not something that's going to walk away. And searched everywhere, couldn't find the damn thing. Thinking, you know, this kind of stuff happens, but I don't know where the hell it would go. Then I realized it's got a magnetic end on it. And sure enough, that's where I found it. So, it works in your favor or against your favor, but the next time I do an oil change on this thing, I'm just going to stick it on here. That way I know where it is. And I don't have to go chasing it. Oh well, always learn something. All right, so oil change is done. I've got 6.5 liters in the crankcase. I filled the oil filter up with probably 1/2 or 3/4. I do have an oil leak. I believe it's coming from my valve cover. Yeah, I dried all that off and it's leaking. So I'm gonna have to get a new valve cover gasket. The problem with these AFR 210 heads is they pull up oil at the back quite a bit, and sometimes it goes above the gasket surface and into the valve cover, in which case it starts seeping through. My 195s on the Beaumont doesn't do that, but one thing I've noticed is that it does pull up pretty good, and it's deep enough that it covers the valve guide seal. So sometimes oil seeps down past the seals itself and gets into the combustion chamber, and when you light her up, you get some smoke. I've changed the seals out on this, I don't know how many times, and it hasn't really made any difference. The trick is to get the oil to drain, and I've seen where they'll grooves cut into the head to direct the oil to the drain, because I think the drain hole is a little high and causes that pooling. But in any case, I'm going to change the valve cover gaskets just to be sure. But let's fire this thing up, make sure I got oil pressure, and then we're going to cut open the old oil filter. Okay. There we go. All right. Probably do adjust the idle a bit here, but it's not bad. Okay, we'll leave that. Now let's cut this oil filter. We're gonna let this drain down for a bit, and then I will double check the oil from at that point. Grab a rag here, because what we're gonna do so we don't make a mess is actually I went and did this, and let's see if it actually works. How about that? Haven't really used it. Had nothing to do one day, so I welded a socket on here. Had a spare one. Of course, as soon as I welded it on, I needed it, but that's the way it goes. I get my gloves on. I don't want to get any dirtier than I have to. Okay. So it's always good to have a look at your oil filters once they're out of the engine. Squeeze that. And I'm going to, let's just dry this off as best we can. And all right, there we go. So here's your guts. That goes like that. So she's heavy. I mean, like this filter, the pleating is pretty deep on this. Now that's not a racing one. The other one I have that I just put on there is a racing filter. Now this is a relatively new engine. And I'm seeing some metal in here. This is a thick filter media. So it's doing its job. I prefer not to see metal in there. That's how much media there is. That's a lot. So we'll measure that to here. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll get a tape measure. Too crowded around here. So we have 75 inches of media, filtering media. So that's pretty decent. I think. I don't have anything to compare it against right now. I did. Let's take this one apart. This is the one I use on my Pontiac. So let's take this apart. I've been meaning to do this one, and we'll compare. So this is a truck filter. So for buses, that kind of thing, that's what they would use. I like it because it gives me an extra couple liters of oil in a stock pan. So any extra oil you got doesn't hurt. Plus, when I was working in the heavy truck industry, I got this at cost, which cost me, I think, $4. So I bought a bunch before I quit. I retired. I didn't quit, I retired. Never quit, always retire. So here's a kind of comparison to the wicks. This is wicks, this is the fleet guard. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the same. Weight-wise, they're about the same. Got all this filter in here. Got a spring. So the spring here is heavier. This is the Fleet Guard one. It's a heavier spring. You can just tell the difference in the gauge, and it's taller, so it's going to put more All right, that was a bit of a struggle. I tried to get this off, peeling this off, but that's actually one piece. So wicks, this is wicks, and fleet guard. So now look at the, and disregard the paper and this stuff here. That's just from cutting it, but there's a lot of filter media in here. Let's see how long this one is. So that's like a $15 filter. This is, my cost was 14 or 4. And same length, but you've got double the media. So my money's on this one, but because I got a kick out pan on the Camaro on that thing, I can't fit that filter in, so I got to go with the wicks. Now the racing filter is about 1 inch deeper than that one, but it'll be interesting when I take that apart next year. Oh, might have cut myself there. Anyhow, that'll cover what we're doing here. So I'm gonna let that sit, let the drain oil. We'll come back and check it. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut the grass because I'm a very responsible husband and I'll make my wife really happy. Keep that, cut the grass, keep that. Okay, it's been about half an hour, I guess 45 minutes. I cut the grass, which is gonna score me some points. But let's have a look at the oil level here. Just give me 1 sec. And we'll get, let's see, this dipstick can be hard to read sometimes. Okay, it's full. There's the mark there. So we're gonna leave it at that. So we're done. There. Just gonna wipe the valve covers down and clean everything up. Put this thing on the ground and get it ready for a car show, which with this car you don't have to do all that much except clean the valve covers. So thanks for watching. Battery's almost dead, so good timing there. And again, subscribe, please, like, and share. And we'll catch up with you on the next video, which at this point probably be my Pontiac.
All my friends will be there with me. Going show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Drums out pulsing, guitars come alive. One big party tonight. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Heading out to the show tonight. Gonna be where it's at. Got my leather and my rock and roll hat. Work day's over. Rush out the door. I can't wait to dance on that floor. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see.
Yeah, I have to check the inside shop.
All my friends will be
Yeah,
there
there's a
with
little
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Going
And
to
then,
the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
That way you got into
Drums out pulsing, guitars come alive. One big party
I guess went with
tonight.
the marketable bear, I guess.
You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me.
13.
Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Going to the rock show this evening. To the show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
Well, you don't have the rolls with you today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Whoa. You get water in there, yeah?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Heading out to the show tonight. Gonna be where it's at. Got my leather and my rock and roll hat. Work day's over. Rush out the door. I can't wait to dance on that floor. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Drums out pulsing, guitars come alive. One big party tonight. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
So that's the same dash as my Walmart. The Walmart's all body style with essentially a DPO. Galaxy 500 XL. Yeah, great. Yeah. big car. Is that, yeah?
Heading out to the show tonight. Gonna be where it's at. Got my leather and my rock and roll hat. Work day's over. Rush out the door. I can't wait to dance on that floor. You know you wanna be there.
That real.
Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Drums out pulsing, guitars come alive. One big party tonight.
I got a couple of these things good.
You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me.
That's your car phone there.
Going to
There
the
you go.
rock show this evening. The rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Heading out to the show tonight. Gonna be where it's at. Got my leather and my rock and roll hat. Work day's over. Rush out the door. I can't wait to dance on that floor. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see.
Got a
All my
boost
friends will be there with me.
Got a blower on it.
Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
135.
One big party tonight. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
Curb feelers. Just a 65 too. That's a 65.
Yeah.
So I just bumped into the curb feeler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So currently it's no. Oh yeah.
Heading out to the show tonight. Gonna be where it's at. Got my leather and my rock and roll hat.
Oh really?
Work day's over. Rush out the door. I can't wait to dance on that floor. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me.
Yeah.
Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show, alright. Going to the rock show, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Drums are pulsing,
Wait, it is, it's a real
guitars
box.
come alive.
Have,
One big party tonight. You know you wanna be there. Just wait and see. All my friends will be there with me. Going to the rock show this evening. To the rock show.